It will end up being a skier's delight through the weekend into the holiday week next week. You are looking live at the Earth Cab at the top of Massanutten, Rockingham County. A couple of skiers heading down the slopes. Now, they'll be able to make snow as we go into the weekend and into next week as it does turn a lot colder, but there's really no natural snow, at least here at home in our local ski resorts. Hello, I'm 29 First Alert meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. We've had a few festive flakes in the air across the Blue Ridge Mountains over at Wintergreen. Here's a live view. It's too mild right now to have the snow guns blowing, but later on into the weekend, as early as after midnight, though, they could be able to turn on those snow guns. But you'll notice some skiers and snowboarders out here and some tubers, and we're going to see some natural snow for our neighbors to the west. It is a whiteout over at Cheat Mountain at Snowshoe. Our neighbors into the west, into Pocahontas County, into West Virginia. Look at that. The snow is flying. Little to no snow will make it east of the Allegheny front, which is typical in this type of weather environment. And looking at the ski resorts, Massanutten, Wintergreen, Bryce, really good skiing conditions for this time of the year. They're not going to get any natural snow, but they have a good base, a good depth going on right now, and multiple lifts and trails are open. Likewise into West Virginia, Snowshoe, Canaan Valley, Winter Place, all in fantastic shape this weekend. In that first forecast here at home into Central Virginia and the Valley, well, we'll be dropping slowly through the 40s and 30s. Any sprinkle or flurry will be few and far between. Most of you will stay dry this evening with some partial clearing overnight into tomorrow morning. So your Saturday forecast, it'll be noticeably colder, several degrees lower than today. Some more sunshine, a brisk northwest wind. Daytime highs will be barely out of the mid-30s for the second half of the day. 29 First Alert Doppler is showing the majority of the area is rain and snow free. A little bit of a flurry and sprinkle trying to show up into the Blue Ridge of northern Nelson County. Over in Afton, there was a brief snow shower earlier today, but overall it's on the drier side. There's a live view as we look into I-81 into areas of Augusta County and Stanton. It's also on the dry side. Most of the snow and rain is bypassing us into areas of the New River, Roanoke valleys down into Southside Virginia. So this is the corridor most favored to see a little bit of precipitation here tonight. It's all part of a colder northwest wind flow heading our way out of Canada and the Great Lakes, and that northwest wind will be with us tomorrow, gusting in excess of 20 miles per hour. But Futurecast shows barely a sprinkle, barely a flurry through the mid-evening hours. Tomorrow, sunshine and a few fair weather clouds. And looking ahead, it will be cooler than average into next week. Highs 30s and 40s, lows in the teens and the 20s. Barely any precipitation. Here's Monday, Christmas Eve, Tuesday. Here's Wednesday for Christmas Day. Even as we go into the start of Hanukkah, it looks to be dry, maybe a chance of rain next weekend, and it would be rain with temperatures going back above average. So specifically Wednesday for Christmas, it'll be in the 40s for highs with a blend of clouds and sun. Overnight lows will be in the 30s and upper 20s. And for your forecast on Saturday, we'll be above freezing. However, the wind chill will make it feel like it's below freezing. Wind chills at 2 p.m. tomorrow, well down into the 20s for most of you. 7-day forecast in the teens tomorrow night, mid-30s on Sunday, 30s on Monday and dry. Christmas Eve, Tuesday's dry with increasing clouds, mostly cloudy to partly cloudy on Wednesday for Christmas Day, and it's mostly dry Friday and maybe some rain a week from now.